Hello. Hope everyone can hear me. Let's have a look. Just check settings. How could you ever forget, Scott? God. All right, all loud and clear by the look of it. I think everybody's here. Jill's not playing tonight. Um, no, no Steve True tonight. I don't think so. Just the elite, of course. This is what we like. Yeah, another Tuesday night. Wonderful budget tomorrow. Oh, that should be exciting. And tonight we're on the Coke. Fancy beer. Okay then, peeps. We might as well get going. Oh yeah, Anne's around. I think she's just upstairs at the moment on her way down. She will be doing the normal, doing her scores. But show on this camera. Cat's just gone out, so that's a bonus as well. Won't be diving all over. All right then, let's get going. Round one. Question number one. Fairly straightforward. Try and make it nice and simple to start with. Which plant growing some 38 centimeters a day is said to be the fastest growing? So, which plant growing some 38 centimeters a day is said to be the fastest growing? Question number two. What instrument was played by jazz musician Louis Armstrong? So, I think I've eased you in quite nicely tonight. Question number three. Which scientist formulated the law that states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction? So, which scientist formulated the law that states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction? As you can see, we're in the club again tonight, but it's still empty. Sometime after the 17th of May, I guess. It may be populated again. Question number four. Which of the Tudor monarchs reigned for the longest period? So question four, which of the Tudor monarchs reigned for the longest period? Question number, where are we? Oh, number five. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, everybody. Question number five. What was left in the box after Pandora had opened it? So what was left in the box after Pandora had opened it? Question number 6. Actor James Gandolfini passed away in 2013. With which TV series was he particularly associated with? Actor James Gandolfini passed away in 2013, but with which TV series was he particularly associated with? Question number 7. Melba sauce is made from which fruit? Melba sauce is made from which fruit? Question number 8. Which town near Leeds in Yorkshire is famous for its licorice cakes? So which town near Leeds in Yorkshire is famous for its licorice cakes? Or like sweets or whatever, but they're made of licorice. Question number 9. What nickname connects golfer Gary Player to country singer Johnny Cash? So question 9. What nickname connects golfer Gary Player to country singer Johnny Cash? And finally, question 10 on round 1. The Cambrian Mountains are a range in which country? The Cambrian, C-A-M-B-R-I-A-N, mountains are a range in which country? Right. So there we go. Time for a recap on round 1. Take that background out. Actually, even take me off for a minute. Okay then, so question 1. Which plant growing at some 38 centimeters a day is said to be the fastest growing? 2. What instrument was played by jazz musician Louis Armstrong? Which scientific formulate law that states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction? 4. Which of the Tudor monarchs reigned for the longest period? 5. What was left in the box after Pandora had opened it? 6. Actor James Gandolfini, who sadly passed away in 2013. With which TV series was he particularly associated with? Question 7. Melba sauce is made from which fruit? 8. Which town near Leeds in Yorkshire is famous for its licorice cakes? 9. What nickname connects golfer Gary Player to country singer Johnny Cash? And 10. The Cambrian Mountains are a range in which country? Give you the normal minute to cogitate. Right, okay. Let's go then. Let's have some answers. So, question 1. Which plant growing some 38 centimeters a day is the fastest growing? Well, it's a grass, I suppose, but it's bamboo. Question 2. Louis Armstrong played the trumpet. Of course, Isaac Newton was the law that states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. 4. Which of the Tudor monarchs reigned for the longest period? That was Elizabeth I. 5. Hope was left in the box after Pandora had opened it, so hope. 6. Actor James Gandolfini, who passed away in 2013. was associated with the Sopranos? Question 7. Melba sauce is made from which fruit? The sauce is made from raspberries. How many people put peaches? That's raspberries, Melba sauce. Pontefract is the town near Leeds, in which it's famous for its licorice cakes. Gary Player and Johnny Cash both called the Man in Black. And finally, the Cambrian Mountains are in Wales. Give you a chance to put those through. And is here poised with pen as usual. So get you to have a look at those for a while. Let's do what I don't normally do. Let's turn the page over. Right, which we have a couple of odd pictures tonight. There we go. Here's something that we're all familiar with normally in May. Not happening this year. There you go. Anybody who wants to run down Cooper's Hill and do that, they're almost as stupid as I am. But there we go. So we have Cooper's Hill in the background for this round. Okay then, let's move on to round 2. Question number 1. Which carry-on actor starred in Bless This House? Which carry-on actor starred in Bless This House? Question number 2. Which Irish boy band took their first 6 singles to the UK #1 spot? So which Irish boy band took their first 6 singles to the UK #1 spot? Suppose it's 50-50, that one. Unless you know any other Irish boy bands. Question number 3. Which town in Central Australia takes its name from the wife of an ex-Postmaster General of South Australia? So which town in Central Australia takes its name from the wife of an ex-Postmaster General of South Australia? Question number 4. According to Greek mythology, what was the drink of the gods? Question 4. According to Greek mythology, what was the drink of the gods? Question number 5. Which wine-growing region of France shares its name with a TV detective? So 5. Which wine-growing region of France shares its name with a TV detective? Question number 6. What drink do you associate with the Blue Mountains of Jamaica? What drink do you associate with the Blue Mountains of Jamaica? I'm sure they drink loads out there, but there is one particular one that's associated with it. So 6 was what drink do you associate with Blue Mountains of Jamaica? 7. What was the name of the plane in which the Wright brothers made their first successful flight? Was it Aero, Flyer, or Wings 1? So question 7, what was the name of the plane in which the Wright brothers made their first successful flight? Was it called Aero, Flyer, or Wings 1? Question number 8. Which stretch of water in London is used for a Christmas morning swim? Which stretch of water in London is used for a Christmas morning swim? Question number 9. Which female, aged 15 years and 282 days, became the youngest person to win a Wimbledon senior title in 1996? So, which female, aged 15 years and 282 days, became the youngest person to win a Wimbledon senior title in 1996? And finally, question 10 in this round. Who played Patrick Trench, Victor Meldrew's neighbour, in One Foot in the Grave? Question 10. Who played Patrick Trench, Victor Meldrew's neighbour, in One Foot in the Grave? So here we go, recap time. Question 1. Which carry-on actor starred in Bless This House? 2. Which Irish boy band took their first 6 singles to the UK #1 spot? Question number 3. Which town in Central Australia takes its name from the wife of the next Postmaster General of South Australia? 4. According to Greek mythology, what was the drink of the gods? 5. Which wine-growing region of France shares its name with a TV detective? 6. What drink do you associate with the Blue Mountains of Jamaica? 7. What was the name of the plane in which the Wright brothers made their first successful flight? Aero, Flyer, or Wings 1? Question 8. Which stretch of water in London is used for the Christmas morning swim? 9. I'll put who female. It should be which female, aged 15 years and 282 days, became the youngest person to win a Wimbledon senior title in 1996? And finally, question 10. Who played Patrick Trench, Victor Meldrew's neighbour, in One Foot in the Grave? Quick cogitate. Have a look just to see if there is anything you want to change, or argue with yourself if you're on your own, or beat about the wife or whatever, or the husband, come to that, if you're arguing about an answer. But I'm sure you're not. Right, so time for some answers. And here we go. So question 1. Which carry-on actor starred in Bless This House? That was Sid James. It was Westlife. It was only Boys Own I left Westlife really, but who took their first 6 singles to UK #1 spot. The town in Central Australia next takes its name from the wife of the next Postmaster General is Alice Springs. According to Greek mythology, nectar was the drink of the gods. The wine-growing region of France shares its name with the TV detective. That's Bergerac. With which drink do you associate the Blue Mountains, Jamaica? That's coffee. Coffee-growing region. Question 7. What was the name of the plane the Wright brothers made their first successful flight? It was Flyer. 8. It's the Serpentine. It's the stretch of water in London. They're used for a Christmas morning swim. The youngest female at 15 years and 282 days to win a senior title, 1996, was Martina Hingis. And Angus Dayton was Victor Meldrew's neighbour, playing Patrick Trench. So there you go then. Sid James, Westlife, Alice Springs, Nectar, Bergerac, Coffee, Flyer, The Serpentine, Martina Hingis, and Angus Dayton. Give you a chance to put your scores through. You'll be pleased to know some of you only has no pictures tonight. It's something a little bit different. But I'll explain it when I put it up on the screen. Here's me again. I'm sure you didn't really want to see me, but I'm back. Let's get rid of those answers. I have a bit of a blank screen. Right. Pictures tonight are not pictures. What I've given you 10 events that's happened in, you'll see them. So all I want to know is, for those 10 events, who was the Prime Minister at the time when the following 10 events happened? So it's quite simple. Who was the Prime Minister? Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. There's only 10 to do. So Edward VIII abdicated, the Titanic sunk, VE Day, Suez Crisis, the third UK Olympic Games, Louise Brown, first test tube baby born, Boatface was launched, Freddie Mercury died, the Profumo affair, and Prince Charles was born. So, test of knowledge on Prime Ministers. Hopefully it will suit some people. But just a case of knowing a couple of those dates, really, or having a guess at when they were. So I will take me off the screen, put me on mute, and give you a good 5 minutes or so to look at those. Bye for now. yeah. All right, I assume we're ready for some answers now. Shouldn't take too long to guess all of those. Just a case of you can remember when some of them were eventually actually happened. Yeah, I noticed, Scott, you must have been there for most of them. I don't think I was. Feels like it sometimes. Uh, right, let's get rid of those. And we'll put some answers up. Here we go then. It's answer time, folks. So, when Edward VIII abdicated, which was 1936, Stanley Baldwin was the Prime Minister. Titanic sunk, it was Herbert Asquith. VE Day, 1945, Winston Churchill. Suez Crisis, 1956, was Anthony Eden. Third Olympic Games was 2012, David Cameron. Louise Brown, first IVF baby born. She was born in 1978. That's going back some time. James Callaghan. Boaty McBoatface was launched. Submarine or whatever it was, underwater vehicle. 2017, that's Theresa May. Freddie Mercury died in 1991, so that was John Major. Profumo Affair, 1963. Harold Macmillan was Prime Minister then. Wilson came in late in 63 when I think Macmillan stood down for ill health. And Prince Charles was born in 1948, and it was Clement Attlee. Again, something a little bit different. Hopefully, apart from Scott, didn't find it too bad. At least you could have had a guess at some of the PMs. Also, Scott, you now know 10 Prime Ministers. Right. Okay, and whirring into action, so guess all the answers are coming through. Don't pretend it's easy, but I'll give you some pictures of some description next week, Scott. There you go. Not sure what they're going to be yet because I haven't thought of them. But we'll find something. There will be some sort of picture around. Try and mix it up a little bit between words, pictures, and various things. Who's that?
Chris says she was there from number 4 onwards.
My gosh, yeah. Actually, oh no, wasn't there for 10. Was around from 4 to 9. Okay, what picture should we have now? Take that down. Here we go. So we had some cheese rolling. Let's go to somewhere else, and we are going ostrich racing. Hey, yeah, look at that, eh? God, I bet that's dangerous. Bit of ostrich race. I've been trawling the internet for some pictures. I think what I ought to do is make this a picture round. I'll put a load of pictures up in the background, and you got to spot what they are. But anyway, enough of that. Right, let's move on then. Round number 4 tonight. Question number 1. Who or what is the Pink Panther in the film of the same name? So, question number 1. Who or what is the Pink Panther in the film of the same name? Question number 2. What is the name of the legendary home of King Arthur? Question 2. What is the name of the legendary home of King Arthur? Question number 3. Which sport has had the most films made about it? This is not just documentaries, it's any film. So question 3, which sport has had the most films made about it? I've only probably got about 300 to choose from, so I don't know how many sports there are. Must be thousands, I guess, including ostrich racing. I guess it's a sport. Question 4. We had VE Day and the Prime Minister. In which month was VE Day? In which month was VE Day? You knew the Prime Minister. Which month did it take place? We should all know that one, really, as part of our history. Question number 5. Name the safety feature that a train driver operates, and obviously for emergency stops. But name the safety feature that a train driver operates. What's it called? Question number 6. Who was the mate of spoof DJ Smashy? Who was the mate of spoof DJ Smashy? Used to do a comedy sketch together. Was it Alan Freeman? Can't remember who it was.
Who did it? It was in the Fast Show.
That was in the Fast Show, yeah. It was Paul Whitehouse and somebody. Anyway, enough of that. Who was the mate of spoof DJ Smashy? Question number 7. Which famous train used to run between Paris and Istanbul? Which famous train used to run between Paris and Istanbul? Got a different route now, I think. But so question 7. Which famous train used to run between Paris and Istanbul? Question 8. Which tin... I'm laughing now. Sorry. Which tinned meat celebrated its 50th birthday in 1987? Still going today, I think, but which tin meat celebrated its 50th birthday in 1987? So was it another 34 years on top of that? So 84 years, it's still going. Question number 9. Which 70s/80s band featured Jools Holland? So which 70s/80s band featured Jools Holland? Was it a keyboard player, I do believe? And finally, question 10. What type of creature is a painted lady? Question 10. What type of creature is a painted lady? Okay, let's get rid of the racing ostriches. Round 3. Let's get rid of me and see all of them then. So question number 1 in this round. Who or what is the Pink Panther in the film of the same name? What is the name of the legendary home of King Arthur? 3. Which sport has had most films made about it? And say not just documentaries, but feature films as well. Question 4. In which month is VE Day? 5. Name the safety feature that a train driver operates. And I said normally to stop it, but what's the name? What's it called? Question 6. Who was the mate of spoof DJ Smashy? Question 7. Which famous train used to run between Paris and Istanbul? 8. Which tin meat celebrated its 50th birthday in 1987? I said still going today. Question 9. Which 70s/80s band featured Jools Holland? And question 10. What type of creature is a painted lady? Give you a minute or two. Birmingham have equalised at Huddersfield. Sorry if you heard a football score. Right, here we go. So I was just looking. Okay, let's have some answers for round 3. Where are we? There we are. Okay, so number 1, who or what is a Pink Panther? It's a diamond. Legendary Omega King Arthur is Camelot. Boxing is the sport that's had most films made about it. VE Day is in May. The train driver operates a dead man's handle, stops a train in emergency. Who was the mate of spoof DJ Smashy? It was Smashy and Nicey. So Nice is the answer. Which famous train used to run between Paris and Istanbul? That's the Orient Express. Which tin meat celebrates 50th birthday in 1987? That was Spam. We know a song about that, don't we, Dave? Spam, 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 spam. Sorry. We 78 band featured Jules Holland. That was a squeeze. And finally, a painted lady is a butterfly. Do your normal on those. Ping your answers through. Dave got 10 out of 10. Well done, Dave. I was expecting some 10s tonight. Probably won't happen in the last round, though. Trust me.
Julian got 10 as well.
Well done, Julian. Well done, everybody. See? It's only Spam might have caught a couple of people out, I would have thought. See, nice short questions, nice short answers. Can't say that for the last round. Right, here we go again. Here's me. Oh, good. Appearing in the bottom of your screen. Right, what should we have this time? Let's get rid of those. And we will have that well-known sport of a bit of bog snorkeling. I don't think that's me, but it's the sort of thing I'd probably do on a Saturday afternoon when I'm bored, to go and do a bit of bog snorkeling. If that's putting you off, we'll change it in a minute. There's one more picture we can show you. Right, okay. Last round tonight, and basically it's everything that's happened recently. So there you go, Scott. Gone back from ancient history to recent history. So a few things have happened. One or two maybe difficult questions if you haven't heard them, but there you go. That's the way the quiz goes. So here we go then. Question number 1. Tiger Woods was seriously hurt in a driving accident this week. In which city? Might have been last week now, but so question 1. Tiger Woods was seriously hurt in a driving accident this week. In which city? Give you a clue. It was in America. I'm not saying any more. Right, question 2. I'll give you a little bit of a clue on this one. It's not written down. But what did Jasmine Harrison single-handedly achieve when she landed in Antigua on Saturday? She was the youngest to do something. So what did Jasmine Harrison single-handedly achieve when she landed in Antigua on Saturday? She was actually the youngest woman to do this. Question 3. A cliff face in Camogli, Italy collapsed this week, sending a large number of what into the sea? Was it A, motorhomes, B, sculptures, or C, coffins? So question 3, a cliff face in Camogli, Italy collapsed this week, sending a large number of what into the sea? Was it motorhomes, sculptures, or coffins? Question number 4. Which pop star reportedly offered a $500,000 reward for the return of her French bulldogs, which were stolen at gunpoint? It was all over the news. But which pop star reportedly offered $500,000 for the return of her French bulldogs, who were stolen at gunpoint? Very famous American lady singer. Question number 5. Question 5. The last public statue of which former leader has been removed from Spain and its territories? So, question 5. The last public statue of which former leader has been removed from Spain and its territories? And that was removed in February, the last one. Who was he? Question 6, again happened in February or something in February. Which British multinational car maker has announced that its luxury marque brand will be all electric by 2025? So, which British multinational car maker has announced that its luxury marque brand will be all electric by 2025? One for you, Andy. Question 7. Which actor who played Private Pike in Dad's Army was 75 in February? So which actor who played Private Pike in Dad's Army was 75 in February? Question 8. Which founding member of the Supremes sadly passed away in February? Which founding member of the Supremes sadly passed away in February? She was famous in her own right. Question number 9. Which parish council has become the focus of media attention in February after a Zoom meeting from December was posted on YouTube? Was it Handforth, Harrogate or Houghton? So which parish council has become the focus of media attention in February after a Zoom meeting from December was posted on YouTube? Was it Handforth, Harrogate or Houghton? Finally, last question tonight, for all those who don't follow football. Which team is currently top of the Premier League? Question 10. Which team is currently top of the Premier League? And by some considerable number of points. That's your lot tonight. Just let's get rid of the bog snorkeling. Put you on rabbit jumping. Oh no, it's all right. We'll take that one off. And we'll put the answers up. No, we won't. We'll put the questions up. First of all, quick recap. So Tiger was the seriously hurt in a driving accident this week. In which city? In America. What did Jasmine Harrison single-handedly achieve when she landed in Antigua on Saturday? She was the youngest woman to do this. I said, there's a bit of a clue. 3, a cliff facing Camogli. Italy collapsed this week. A large number of what went into the sea. Was it motorhomes, sculptors or coffins? 4, which pop star reportedly offered $500,000 for the return of her French bulldogs, which were stolen at gunpoint? Famous American female singer. 5, the last public statue of which former leader has been removed from Spain and its territories? That happened in February. Which British multinational car maker has announced that its luxury marque brand will be all electric by 2025? Question 7. Which actor who played Private Pike in Dad's Army was 75 in February? 8. Which founding member of Supreme sadly passed away in February? Question 9. Which parish council has become the focus of media attention in February after a Zoom meeting from December was posted on YouTube? Was it Handforth, Harrogate or Houghton? And finally, which team are currently top of the Premier League? Nice and simples. Or not, as the case may be. I think this round was probably tougher than the last round. But we'll see that in the scores. It may not be. It may be that everybody's up on their recent news of what happens in Camogli, Italy, and where Tiger Woods was when he had his car accident. Right, there we go then. Answer time. Last one tonight. You'll be pleased to get rid of me then. Here we go. Right, so Tiger Woods was in Los Angeles when he had his driving accident. Jasmine Harrison was the youngest woman to row solo across the Atlantic. Well, I said, what's she the youngest one to do? The cliff facing Camogli collapsed this week, and it sent coffins from a clifftop cemetery into the sea. It was Lady Gaga who had her French bulldogs stolen at gunpoint, and she's offered a massive reward for them. The last public statue of which former leader, that was General Franco, has been removed from Spain, its territories. The British multinational car maker announced its luxury brand will all be all electric by 2025 is Jaguar. As I said, one for you, Andy, if you caught what I said. Get your new electric car in 2025 or sooner. Question 7. Which actor played Private Pike in Dad's Army? Was 75 in February. That was Ian Lavender. Mary Wilson was a founding member of the Supremes who passed away in February. Handforth was the parish council, with focus of media attention in February after a Zoom meeting. It's very similar to any Zoom meeting I ever attend, really. They all turn into a farce, but that's the way it is. And finally, Manchester City are currently top of the Premier League by some distance. I'll leave those on the screen for you in a moment. Obviously, pinging through hands.
Dave said he's never seen it heard you pronounce so many H's for Handford.
H. Harry. H is for Harry, Dave.
Mick said he was in Antigua last year when they finished the rowers were finishing.
Oh, right. Oh, good. Julie must have won tonight. There we go. It's me in full glory. Well, not that you really want it, but there you go. Pings, scores are being pinged through, which is what we like. So tomorrow we will find out how much the last year's costing us, or not, as the case may be. So I've just been looking at football scores. A miracle's just happened. Millwall has scored again. That's the second time this century. I'm sure you wanted to know that. But anyway, might be long scores coming through. So we the roadmap is in progress. So hopefully schools will go back next week and we'll slowly come out of lockdown. And we've been told we got our own roadmap for work, because obviously I've now been working at home for a year, apart from the odd visit into the office when we could. So exciting times. On Thursday we get our roadmap, but we've been told probably we won't be going back into the office until June. So another 3 months of solitary confinement. Here we go. The scores on the doors. The all-important scores. Anne says she thinks it's right, so therefore it is right. Okay. Regardless. Oh, right. Okay. Hang on, where are we? Down here. This bit. Down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. With 32 points, we had Mick and Paul in Scott and Tracy in last place, 32 today. In 35 points, we had Andy and Sue. 36 points, we have Bernie. 37 points, we had Chris in fourth place. In third place with 38, we had Linda and Mike. And 41 points for Jules. And tonight's winner with 42 points is Dave. And Liz, if Liz is around, but Dave says she never is. Anyway, great. Thanks very much, everybody. Whoops. I disappeared off my own screen then. That's normal. Just YouTube's gone up the wall again. So I'll say good night to you from here. Stop the stream. I will see you all next Tuesday. Have a good week. And as usual, I'll be back at around about 8 o'clock-ish. As soon as you get fed up with me, just let me know, and then I can. I won't do any more. But I think probably at least the end of March into April. Easter's in the way. I think we've got a couple of weekends when we might not be around. So, but we'll do that. At the moment, we're right the way through. We're coming up to race week, so we'll have a special coming from Cheltenham Races, of course. You'll see that we'll be there in our full finery. Well, we won't really, because no one can, but okay, good night, everybody, and I will see you all next week. Cheers all. Bye. See you. Well done, Dave. Well done, everybody. Good night and end of stream. See you all next week. Bye.